Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gives out a warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell. If the teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess, and my dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know that I'm there. If I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be alright. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell.
Good morning, Rosa Park Panthers, and welcome back to another broadcast. I'm your host, Catherine, and today is January 14th, 2025. We hope you're having an amazing morning. To start off our morning, we have our senior circle featuring Isaac, Gabby, and Allison. Let's check it out.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Senior Circle. I'm Isaac.
I'm Gabby.
And I'm Ali.
Today we're going to be talking about the subject on college.
Yes, I'm dressed as a tree because today is dressed up as a Christmas tree, so yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are singing this in January, you know, it's holly jolly all year round. What's it called?
To get started, I mean, how are you guys feeling about like the whole college application process, acceptances?
I mean, honestly, it just feels like it's never going to end because even after you get accepted, you still have to do more and more, and you're like, oh my gosh, when it's over. But I did get an early start in the summer, so like I'm grateful that I did definitely start that way earlier. But yeah, so far it's just a little bit stressful, but hasn't been anything too crazy.
Yeah, I feel like being prepared is like one of the best things you could do. Like starting exactly when Common App opens, like looking at all the colleges you want to go to. Like I feel like that is something that a lot of people should like focus on, and just being prepared, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. Because something I did my junior year a lot, I started going to like tours in my sophomore year. And like I've had my list ready since last year, so like immediately when it opened up, I already like filled in my Common App, everything. Also like literally when FAFSA came out, I immediately filled that out. Although FAFSA doesn't do much, unfortunately, so definitely recommendable to like apply to scholarships outside it. Like if the university you go to offers scholarships, apply. If you find outside scholarships like Taco Bell or like McDonald's, like all these companies, they give out scholarships. Just apply
Apply to
because
everything.
like you need it. But how I personally feel about like this college process, it's really stressful. I mean, it depends on like everybody, because some people just have to apply and then call it a day. I'm majoring in filmmaking, and so I have to submit a portfolio, and I have to like write scripts to turn in. I have to do audio prompts, visual prompts. I have to write short stories. I have to write like multiple supplemental essays and then turn in the videos.
Yeah, I feel like that's another thing, like the supplemental essays.
Oh my gosh.
And like the essays, like people don't prepare you for like the amount of essays you have to write.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Start brainstorming like your essay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brainstorm what you want to write about, because you're not gonna like know exactly. And another thing is go to your teachers for help. Like they're willing to help you. Ask them to review your essay. Don't just write it and submit it, but like ask people around you. Be like, hey, can you review my essay?
Yeah.
And that's another thing.
Absolutely, especially because like when, like you were saying, like when you're brainstorming, your first idea is not going to be the first. There's going to be so many changes to your story, and that's totally okay. Don't wait till the last minute, because it's going to get really stressful. Like right now we feel a little stressed, but I'm really happy like we finished some of our stuff like pretty early. If we were just finishing our essay right now, like if I was just finishing my essay right now, Ooh.
Well, you said you're majoring in film.
Yeah.
What are you majoring?
I want to major in business and marketing.
Me too. Me too.
Okay.
Did you have to write any like supplementary essays like specifically for business?
Yeah, a lot of them ask you like, why are you interested in business and marketing? Like, what is like your backstory in a way? And a lot of the supplemental questions are like completely like out of topic. One of them was like, write a essay to your future roommate and talk about how you're gonna like survive basically. And it's just so many like different questions that you're honestly not prepared for. So it's like, again, just being prepared for those type of questions. And what about you?
Well, I'm also looking at business. I'm not really like exactly decided either marketing or management, but I think I've only had to write one or two supplementary essays for business. I know one of them was just asking like what makes you like prepare to like go down this track, stuff like that, because business is very like you have to like really either you got it or you don't, like honestly. So and I'm still working on that essay, but like but yeah, there was that one, and then I think another one was just like it wasn't even related to business either. It was just like, oh, like why do you want to come to this school? I was like, but yeah, you definitely have to be prepared to think. Like, it's not like, oh, you can just, like, make up a random answer. Like, you actually have to think about it and put, like, your time and effort. And, like, yeah, it's a lot that people do not prepare for, honestly.
And that's, like, those are you interested?
Yeah, those
I'm just, like, I just want to be in college. Like, I just want to be accepted into your college. Another thing, like, having activities or, like, extracurriculars, that's very important, I believe, like, to, like, be involved in school, like, join clubs, be the president of clubs, do the play, do a lot of things that, like, colleges are gonna want you to go to their school. Don't just do nothing in high school and then expect the college to want you, because they're gonna want people who are leaders. They want people who are involved, because in their school they want people who are gonna improve and innovate and do a lot of things to help the school. So what have you guys like have done in school that have helped you in your application process?
Something that helped me so much, I'm in like 4 different honor societies. Because of those, my hours go up a lot. And then doing theater too. I've done theater, I've done sports. I've been in like 4 or 5 clubs for the past 4 years. I've been in like these honor societies. Like having all this on my application already makes me stand out from all the pool of other applicants. Something I definitely recommend, like to the freshmen and sophomores especially, guys, please, it's not embarrassing to be a part of a club. It's not embarrassing to do all these things. Like, please, like, genuinely, if you work hard now, you'll have to work a little less later. That doesn't mean you're not going to work at all, but it's going to make the path easier for you. And so it's definitely recommendable for you guys to, like, do something. And not even just because of college. Your whole high school experience is going to be like 10 times better if you're doing something outside of school that's school related. You're gonna make so many friends and connections is like the most important thing ever. When you're going off to college, or when you want a job, or when you want an internship, who are you gonna go to? It's these people who you made connections with. So it's really important to talk and try everything. If you think you're not gonna like theater, at least try the auditions. You never know what you're gonna find if you don't try it. So it's really important. It's going to definitely make you stand out so much if you're consistent and disciplined enough to continue doing something for 3 or 4 years.
Especially if it's something you're interested in, like take the classes. Like for me, if I'm interested in business, like I'm taking Introduction to Business. Like show that you're like actively interested in your major and that you like want to do good in your major and want to go to a school that's going to allow you to pursue your major.
Honestly, I wish someone had told me, like teachers will tell you that, but you're like, oh, like,
you push
but
it
when
to
you're
the
actually
side.
filling out the application, you're like, wow, what have I done? You're like, wow, I wish I did this. And then it's like at that point, it's a little bit too late. So I really do hope like the freshmen, sophomores, even the juniors, like too, honestly, like genuinely think about joining clubs, like doing hours, stuff like that, because it really does like make a difference on your application.
Don't wait till your junior year to like start picking up your grades, especially like focus on your grades too, because again, you might be doing all these extracurriculars, but again, your grades also count. Like stay on top of your grades. Don't submit it late. Like just be on top of it because it's also very important.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they want to see if you can handle both a social life an outside life with extracurriculars and your like grades and as life as a student. That's the biggest thing, because if you can't handle that, then how are they going to think that you can handle college? That's the whole point.
And how many like APs have you guys took and card classes and things like that?
I've taken about 3 to 4 honors since my freshman and sophomore, and then I've taken 2 APs. I've taken AP art because, again, showing interest in like what I want to do, so I did photography for that, 2D art, and then this year I'm doing AP literature. I really enjoy it. Honestly, like the class is interesting. I just like
It's
reading.
a good class.
Honestly,
Yeah.
A good class and a good teacher too.
I mean, me, I've only taken AP Lit and AP Lang, but all my classes since freshman year have been honors, and I feel like that also makes a difference. Like, some people think, like, oh, honors versus, like, CP standard, like, it doesn't make a difference, but it really does, because it goes at a faster pace, and it does prepare you for AP classes, so it doesn't feel so, like, crazy when you do an AP class. But yeah, I've had mostly honors and APs, but nothing crazy, so it's definitely manageable for sure.
For me, I took AP Lit and AP Lang, and I feel like those are the ones that like I've learned the most and recommend to a lot of people, as well as AP Psychology. So for me, like AP Lit and Lang is definitely a class you should take because it prepares you like how to write essays, how to analyze different books and poems and a ton of different things like that. It's just a really good class to take.
It's always a good skill to have on set. Like, you're never not going to use English or your literature like skills in the real life world, so it's really important to hone those skills as much as possible.
Yeah, and I feel like again it's just like always preparing you for the college application process. Like those classes like truly prepare you, and they give you responsibility for always submitting your work on time and just being there and being active and having collaboration with your students around you.
Advice, like final
I feel like
we gave advice
that's what
throughout.
Right.
But
What
should we
would
just
be
do
like
like a
a
final
overall advice?
This is what we think.
Yeah.
Let's each give like one piece of advice that you would want.
So to finalize our senior circle today, my advice to the underclassmen is work very hard. If you are passionate about what you want to do, work hard, but don't forget to have fun, you know? Like, these are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. This is the last time you are going to be a kid. Like, enjoy it to the fullest. Do not be embarrassed to do things. You only live once. What you do out there is only for yourself. You're not getting a job for anybody else. You're getting a job for yourself. You're not working for your grades for anybody else. That's for you. Your teachers want you to succeed. They wouldn't want to bring you down. So work hard and have fun.
My last piece of advice would definitely be, as someone who didn't do as much volunteer clubs, like, definitely do that. It makes such a big difference. And if you don't like it, you're not being forced to stay. Like, you have a choice to stay in a club, leave a club, join a different club. And it really is manageable, especially if you do enjoy it. It doesn't seem like a chore to show up. It's definitely enjoyable if you like to do it. And it does really make a big difference on your applications. And yeah.
My last piece of advice would be to have like a sense of responsibility. Like, don't just come to school and push things aside. Like, try to be like actively learning and doing your work and be there for yourself, because again, just being prepared is gonna be the best thing that you can do. And so be there, be responsible, and do your work.
Thank you for stopping by Senior Circle with us. My name's Gabby,
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Adam.
and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you to Isaac, Gabby, and Allison for our senior circle. It was great. Next up, we have our girls basketball team who took on Union at our home on December 19th, 2024. They finished with a win of 64-38, with Sydney Smith leading us with a total of 33 points. Emmy Gregor with 10 points, Hannah Dokage with 8 points, and both Brooke Gallo and Madison Wilkes with 4 points. Freshman Emmy Gregor with a total of 18 rebounds. Great job, ladies. Keep up the good work and hope to see many more wins in the future. Unfortunately, that is all we have for you today. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you back in the studio tomorrow.